Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beating the Odds. It is Sunday, March 5th, 2023, and we are back with our college basketball best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Beating the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these college basketball videos every single day along the NBA and NHL. Both those videos are live right now, so definitely go check those out. We're going after our first 3,000 subscribers, so I'm really excited to have y'all here. Let's win together today. Let's make some money. Because we did yesterday again. Another great day. We went 6-4 yesterday, 60%. We had Seton Hall plus 8.5. Easy winner, not even close. We had Baylor minus 7.5. That was an L. That was a bad bet on my part. Texas A&M, sharp. W. There we go. We added UAB on Twitter. That was an L. That was a tough loss. We had West Virginia minus 4.5. The system wins again. We had Auburn minus 2.5. That was a win. The system wins again. We had Arkansas minus 4.5. The system failed us. Also, I don't think the system even failed us. I just really think that Arkansas does not know how to play basketball intelligently. They are so talented, yet they cannot. They missed 12 free throws yesterday. They missed 12 free throws. They made awful decisions down the stretch. They really mismanaged that game. We had Texas minus 3.5. Easy winner. Called that one a mile away. We had UNC minus 3.5. Very similar to Arkansas. All the talent in the world. Just absolutely dumb basketball. I can't tell if it's coaching or just the makeup of the players, but they absolutely deserve to lose that game. Horrible decision-making in the last minute of the game. That was awful. Waiting that long to try to shoot, it was ridiculous. But our biggest bet of the day was UCLA minus 4.5. Huge winner there. So we went 6-4. Well, we're 11-4 our last 2 days, and we're on a 35-13 run in the last 8 days. So we are killing it in college basketball. That brings our record to 184 and 126. So we are 62 games over 500 in college basketball, man. I hope y'all have been tailing because we've been making some moves. We have in college basketball 4 picks today with 2 I might do later. I'll talk about the 4 and then I'll go to the 2. So our best bet of the day, I love Penn State minus 3.5 versus Maryland. This is a unranked team that is favored at home versus a ranked team. I'm taking that unranked team all day long. I love and Jalen Pickett's also a monster, man. He's going to give Maryland so many fits when it comes to trying to guard him. Penn State at home, by the way, has been surprisingly good. They've beaten good teams at home. But the biggest thing here is that Maryland struggles hard when they're not playing College Park. And I get it, man, because College Park's atmosphere is amazing. When that stadium is bumping, there's not many atmospheres like it. But they're not playing in College Park today. I love Penn State here minus 3.5. I think it's a close game the whole way that Penn State wins by 6 to 8 to 9 points, somewhere in that range. I really like Penn State here minus 3.5. Jalen Pickett's a dog. Our next bet is Houston minus 5.5 versus Memphis. Wichita was a look-ahead game for them. And by the way, we had Wichita plus 17.5, so we got to win on that game. But they played, in the first half, if you look at this game that Houston played, it was very like they were looking ahead of this game because it was only a 2-point game at halftime. But once they buckled down, they got focused, they won the second half by 15 points. They were looking ahead to this game right here against Memphis. And when they go win this game, they will be in line for the number 1 overall seed in this tournament. That's a huge deal for this team. Plus, Memphis is also missing Keontae Kennedy, and that's a big deal for them. He gives them 28 minutes, gives them 10 points a game. That's a big deal for them. And Memphis is a very good team. I really like Penny Hardaway's coaching style. They have great athletes, but they are not in Houston's class. Houston's going to win this game by at least 6. They will cover this spread. I love Houston here minus 5.5. Our next bet is the over 153.5 in the Iowa versus Nebraska game. Iowa at home is an absolute juggernaut. Both teams can shoot the ball well. Both teams can score. Neither team defends all that well. This game should go over as long as the McCaffrey brothers don't touch the ball too much. They are awful. I know that they're the coach's sons, but my Lord, a 6-year senior being that bad, it's pretty impressive. So I like the over 153.5 here in the Iowa and Nebraska game. Our final bet that it's already locked in is we have Illinois plus 8.5 versus Purdue. I think this game comes down to the wire. Plus Purdue is a bunch of frauds. They're a great team, don't get me wrong, but they have no chance of going to the Final Four. They have absolutely no chance unless they get a huge break in the bracket. Zach Edey may win Player of the Year based on statistics, but he has absolutely no feel for the game when he gets pressured. Like if he can play one-on-one, he'll score on you just doing that little jump hook every single time. But the moment you throw some pressure on him and his first read is not there to be able to pass it out, he literally panics, turns the ball over. The guy does not have a feel for the game. That's why he's not even going to be drafted in the NBA. And plus, Illinois getting points here is a whole hell of a lot different than them having to lay a bunch of points. And I think the Illinois keeps this game close. I think Purdue pulls it out at the very, very end, but I think this game comes down to the last possession. And if that's the case, the plus 8.5 will be plenty to cover. And there's 2 games I might add later as well. I'll talk about those here right now. I might add Rutgers minus 4.5 versus Northwestern. I think Northwestern's bubble's popped. I just think they are. Boo Booey's pretty good, but I like Rutgers here minus 4.5. Plus, they've had some bad losses. They need a win to save the ship. I think this is that time. And I also like the Indiana and Michigan game. I have no idea where I'm going to bet that one. I might bet it closer to the game time. Check my Twitter for that. So quick recap, though, of what we have set in stone. Our first bet, we have Penn State minus 3.5, Houston minus 5.5, the over 153 in the Iowa-Nebraska game, and we have Illinois plus 8.5 versus Purdue. So guys, lock in those picks. Let's win together today. Let's make some money, and I will see you all tomorrow. Make sure y'all check out those other videos.